Hello, hello, hello. He, she, theys, and all those who slay. Tonight, we're bringing the energy back to full power because the dynamic duo is whole again.
I don't know about all that.
Welcome to Kicking Out 2. I'm Michael, and with me back from the road and almost ready to cut promos and crush dreams is my partially auditory tag team partner, the one, the only Tori. Hey, Tori. Afraid to
Howdy.
ask how you doing.
I mean, I'm better than I was yesterday or Sunday, so it's on the upswing. You're breathing the same nasty air as 30,000 people. I kind of figure it's like pitch perfect in the tent. The air is 90% farts at this
There you
point.
go. Great reference. Great reference. Real quick before we get started, we're gonna hear from our sponsors.
Kicking out at 2 intern Ace Finley here. And before Michael and Tori hit the ropes and dive into the latest in the world of wrestling, let's tag in one of our show's partners, W Energy. If you're looking to fuel your grind, whether it's late night booking sessions, streaming, or just surviving Monday, W Energy's got your back. No crash, no jitters, just clean focus. Use code KICKINOUT, all one word, at checkout to get 10% off your order. Now let's get back to the show.
All right. Thanks, Ace, for that wonderful little thing going there. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry, Stampede. Hold on. We're an hour into NXT and they haven't had an actual match?
No, I left off with them messing around with Jordan trying to kill Blake, and then Blake did a vignette. And
Okay.
but you guys get to see. I'm actually trying it. I finally got it. I'm gonna give it a try.
Oh, okay.
It's actually really good. It tastes like Hawaiian Punch a little bit.
So I know we're about to cover all this, but I saw a picture that made me realize something that I hadn't realized on Saturday.
Oh, what's up?
I walked right past both of Sting's boys.
Oh shit.
I thought one of them was David Flair for a second.
Hmm.
And I said something to Amanda about it. She's like, no, I didn't realize who it was.
You need to apologize to Sting's boy.
I
I've seen
did.
David Flair.
I didn't actually say it to him, but I asked about it. And she was like, I think he's here. I'm like, well, something looks like him. And then I saw a picture and I was like, oh shit, that was Garrett Gordon. That's my bad. Sorry, bro.
My bad.
My fault, sir. I'm really glad I didn't say anything because I'd have felt really stupid.
It is what it is. All right, let's get to the news. It's our news. If I don't know what it sounds like, because I never get to it anymore. I heard it thrice, I think, in my entire lifetime, and now it's over. All right. WWE Evolution recap. A home run event. WWE Evolution is officially in the books, and the response backstage has been overwhelmingly positive. The talent and executives alike saw that it was a huge success. There has been some question, however, because in the press conference, Paul did kind of dance around, is it going to be a yearly event? He was straight out asked that, and his statement was, I want it to be inclusive, and I don't want us to think that we have to have one. So hopefully by this time next year, there's enough of a women's presence on the regular shows that we won't feel like we need a separate show. I think that was a really interesting way of saying, nah, I don't think we're going to do this again, bro. It's a no for me, dog.
I apparently had not heard that statement. Were we watching the same show, sir? Because those women, start to finish, fucking killed it.
Oh no, he didn't deny that. He denied it was a great show.
You cannot act like at any point you're going to have enough women's presence on your shows to not need this show. You're never going to do it. So, fuck you on that one. That's a giant fuck you, Paul.
Mhm.
I love you and all, but fuck you.
I don't disagree. There is some good stuff that have come out of this, though. The WWE, excuse me, higher up said that the women were put into a position to over-deliver and did just that. It makes us angry too, Lady Alpha. Thank you for being in too. The IC title match and the world title match got a standout praise from the people backstage. We got a little bit of production news as well. Molly Holly actually produced the Naomi and Jade match, so wonderful for that. It was good to hear Molly Holly kicking it backstage.
We know how much I love Molly Holly, so...
Naomi's heel run continues to be celebrated and adorned backstage and viewed as a standout performer for 2025. A lot of it having to do with this night, which we'll talk more about the night and what it means later on. Wrestlers acknowledged limited build-up, but embraced the challenge of hyping matches through social media storytelling. So a lot of the women have decided, like, you're not going to do it, we'll do it ourselves then. And we saw a lot of that, a lot of back and forth on Twitter and on social media.
Here's the problem. Matt Cardona did this. Where's he at now?
Mm-hmm. He's still doing it. Just FYI.
Well, I don't disagree with that, but
Chelsea's famous statement during it going, I gotta go face Nikki Bella, you can look but you can't touch, and then him begging her to let him say he could touch.
And then her saying you can, and then his response was even better.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I've never seen that Ric Flair gif, and I don't know if I ever want to see it again.
Right. Here's the thing. I hate you. Especially after what I sent you earlier about Fortnite. Especially after that. I hate you so much right now. Masha and Daddy Bloodsport? Ooh, that's going to be nice.
That is going to be good. I saw that graphic earlier.
I really hope... Okay, first of all, I know we're going to talk about All In, and we're going to get there. I'm just going to say Tony Mercedes, start to finish, was one of the best women's matches I have ever seen in my life, bar none.
Oh, yeah. This weekend, in general,
women's wrestling
killed it.
Yes, absolutely. I would love to see Tony either do a weekly, even if you stream it, do a weekly women's show, or do an annual women's only pay-per-view, and let Athena book it, because she's booking a weekly show anyway in Texas.
Yeah.
Let her do it. Put it on TV. Make it a pay-per-view, whatever. Do it once a year. You have a big, and literally, they won't do it, but make it an open invitation. We don't care who you work for. If you want to come be on our show, holla at me.
Yeah.
Trying to holla. Anyway, like somebody else was this weekend that somebody
right.
I was spending time with.
Trying to holla. Hi, Amanda.
I don't see this, but for those that don't know, Michael has a huge crush on Amanda. Which is adorable because we all love Amanda. And I said something to Mel Coleman about that. She's like, don't we all have a huge crush on Amanda? And I said, that's a fair statement.
That's not the point.
Not the point. But I would love for them to do an open door. If you want to show up at our show, come show up at our show.
Yeah.
We will find a way to get you on as long as we can make it work for whoever you work for. But make it an open door invitation. Make the WWE. Who's
That'd be nice. Eve. For Wrestling Eve.
Oh. Okay. My bad.
Eve Torres. Eve Torres is putting on her own.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, who the fuck is Eve? The rapper? Is she doing something I didn't know about? But do it as literally an open door event. Like if you show up and we can put you on the card, Amanda Huber from AEW. Her and I have gotten to know each other and through Twitter and Heels and just hanging out together. I took a couple pictures with her.
She's a very sweet, wonderful woman.
She's an amazing woman. She's an absolute doll. But do this event and tell people if you want to show up, show up. If you can be here, tell us you'll be here, and we'll try and find some way to get you on the show.
Yep.
Like, and I understand you can't get everybody. I get that. Oh, okay. I'm with you now. Thank you. Which seeing Alex Windsor there was kind of cool too. But it's one of those things that if they're not going to commit to it, steal it from them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you call it. I don't care what we have to name it. Steal it. I'm 100. This is one of the few times that I'm going to say, "Fucking steal it. Let's go."
Well, and they've talked about doing like not a pay-per-view, but a show for a while. That's been something kind of through the grapevine. From some good news to some unfortunate news. A lot of injuries happening over this past week. Hey, Isaiah. It's the real Isaiah. It's not the one that I call Isaiah from Thursday shows. Hey, Isaiah. Seth Rollins had an injury, unfortunately. He was supposed to, from everything I've been seeing, is he was supposed to beat LA Knight, but an audible had to happen because he hurt his knee doing that moonsault spot. And this is the second time now he's done that moonsault spot and hurt himself.
I saw something where he did a senton or something like that before that, and his knee went funny.
Yeah, it buckled right before that. It's just.
So I'm wondering if that buckle is what caused it.
Yeah. The thing that we didn't know about is apparently that injury shifted the show's timing a bit. I don't know if you've seen it, but there was a couple of interview clips today from Goldberg. Goldberg had a little speech he was trying to say after the show was done. Thank you and all that stuff. It cut off within like 30 seconds of him starting to talk.
Okay.
Everybody, and I think rightfully so. Like whether you dig him still being in the business or not, Goldberg was a massive attraction. He does deserve his flowers for what he did. And so everybody was kind of mad that, hey, like he just started talking on the mic at the end of the show and you cut him off. Didn't give him any time to talk. Apparently, though, it was because it was mistimed because of that spot. NBC apparently had a hard out, and they did the hard out, and that's what they were deciding to do. At least that's what's being reported. Don't know if that's real or not, but that's from Fightful, and I believe Fightful. WWE higher-ups reportedly apologized to Goldberg, though. The speech was posted the next day. The Rollins was also spotted backstage at Evolution on crutches with a knee brace. Early reports suggest that the injury initially looked bad. There is some discussion points, though, of is this real or not? Same spot as he hurt his knee on the last time. We're not moving the briefcase off to somebody else. Could this be just a hush-hush gimmick to get him off of TV to have us forget that he's there? If it is the best kept secret, because from everything, all the reports I'm saying, people backstage are saying it's legit.
Right. I saw something said 4 to 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm them, because they brought it up last night, he has till June.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody. Don't make a thing of it. Don't talk about it to anybody. When he comes back, it should literally be to show up and cash in.
Yeah. The only audible I thought about is if we just give it to Braun and Braun wins the title, and then Seth comes back and goes, "What the hell?"
That's fair.
But we'll see. Unfortunately, there was another sideline as well. Adam Cole announced at All In that he is going to take some time off to heal. He is not officially talking retirement yet. You were telling me that apparently, though, that from what you were seeing, he was planning on.
I read, and I don't remember if it was Sean Ross that posted it or somebody else. So this is what what I read on Twitter, one of the news sites posted it. It was not just some random person. Um, Apparently he was backstage, was going to come out and retire. He was just going to come out and retire. I am a giant Adam Cole, a huge Adam Cole. I've never gotten to Baby because I want to say the one time I saw him in like NXT, um, Rude, you heard me.
I mean, Stampede, from what we learned, if anything, from that bad storyline of Otis winning, is that it's whoever holds the briefcase that has the contract ended, apparently, because the whole idea was whoever had it in their hands could use the contract.
Right.
So, yeah, absolutely. Just hand it over.
Let me go let this dog out because he's tripping about something. I'll be right back.
Sure. Fight reports that Cole wasn't feeling very good Friday night into Saturday. He was pulled from AEW All In over concern for his health. The scene described as very emotional backstage. What they're talking about currently is it's concussion symptoms, and they're thinking probably CTE. No one's pointing directly to it, but that spot that he did with Fletcher, even though his head did miss the ring, I want to go ahead and put that out there. Like I'm not saying that he hit the ring. However, his head still hit really hard onto the mat, onto the ground. So, that very well, he's already had some concussion issues in the past that could absolutely exacerbate that. Yeah, that word I was just trying to say, make it worse. But,
so he apparently was going to come out and retire. And they talked him out of doing it. I was messaging you when it happened because obviously I was at All In. The way that stadium deflated, the way the energy in that, I didn't even watch the 4-way for the TNT title, but that energy in the room was just gone. Like,
yeah,
that place was rocking, and then that happened, and it just died.
It's a tough situation. I mean,
it is.
You need to address it, because obviously if he's not coming out there, we need to have a discussion why. And I'm guessing it was a last minute decision because they literally said it like on the pre-show, and then he made the announcement there, and that was the first time we'd really heard it was in the pre-show. In fact, actually, even a lot of people I was watching.
From everything I saw about it, I think it had been an issue for a bit, and Adam just hadn't said anything.
Yeah.
Which is not good.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the fourth time he's been in a big storyline and an injury has derailed it.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine, it kind of goes back to that old school mentality of like, I don't want to lose any more time.
I don't want to lose my spot.
Yeah, I can understand that. But
absolutely.
If we're talking CTE, if we're talking, issues with concussion, don't mess with that. That's right. The rest of your life if you mess with that. Whether you unfortunately don't make it through that, or if you end up in a situation where you start losing things that you can't get back. So you definitely don't want to mess with that.
If he does determine he's done, I hope he takes a producer coaching role somewhere, because the amount of wrestling knowledge and business, how well somebody understands the business that man has.
Yeah. So
I'm pretty sure I saw Adam Cole when NXT was at like the convention center when it was like before Shinsuke debuted on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the Undisputed Era was there, but I don't remember getting to Bebe. But I got to Saturday twice.
Yep.
And I'm not celebrating that by any. I'm celebrating it for me personally because I was so excited about Cole having a match. I got to Boom and Bebe, and he did them both in the ring and on the stage, which was pretty solid.
Yep.
When he did the Bebe and didn't squat all the way down and kept his head up the whole time, my first thought was head injury.
Yep.
Because normally he's been down, he's got his head down, and then he pops up real quick.
Yeah.
The pop up was not there.
Yeah, you don't want to make those sudden moments. I do hope he does have a full recovery. I hope he's okay. But at the very tip of all of it, though, I just want to make sure he's healthy. And if that means that he doesn't wrestle anymore, then okay. Like that's unfortunate, but your health's more important. Yep. All right. And so Goto over in IWGP, he dropped the IWGP title. He, however, has gotten some other news that apparently he is being looked at to be cast as E Honda in the coming Street Fighter movie. And so now we've got.
I'm sorry. Hang on.
He's on our thumbnail.
That. Okay, I can see it.
Okay.
No, I looked him up. I just want to see. I was a huge Street Fighter fan.
Yeah.
Like the original Street Fighter where you had 8 fucking people to pick from, and your last 3 fights were not somebody you could pick.
Right.
I can see that.
So this makes
Did
the
you drop
third.
title to Moxley?
What's that?
Who do you drop the title to? Moxley?
Don't know. I didn't look that up. Yeah. Absolutely. Stampede, who do you lose it to? I didn't write that down. I know you probably know that and then some. But this makes the third casting for that movie that we've heard specifically coming from the wrestling world. Makes him, Cody Rhodes, being officially cast as Guile, Roman Reigns being a.
June.
Oh, to Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, there we go.
June 29th.
Jillian Claire, hello.
She is one of our heels that I met this weekend, and we had a blast together.
Wonderful. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. And Roman Reigns was promoted to be Akuma coming up in the movie, which
I'm a big fan of that casting.
I've seen some AI of him and them trying to make him look like that, and yeah, he's gonna look good like that. The only thing I think would have been just as good as if we did Omega, because Omega's done some cosplay as Akuma. So I think he would have made a good role too. I'd actually be surprised if he's not in that movie somewhere, to be quite honest.
I do wonder if this is one of those, because I've noticed it's New Japan and it's WWE. It's not AEW guys, and I'm wondering if that was if more guys are going to be in it. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it could be, and that's unfortunate if so. There, specifically, like I could see Omega being in it. One of the other castings, it's not wrestling related, but 50 Cent did get in as Balrog, which I don't think is a bad call. I mean, he's a thick dude, and Balrog was a thick dude, so I'm good with it. Bring back some of those. What was the old wrestling game with them? Come on, surely you remember that. The wrestling game with all the rappers?
Def Jam.
There we go. Thank you. Bring back some Def Jam fighting skills for 50 Cent. Anyway, AEW All In is reshuffled as well because of injuries. So there actually notably was supposed to be Jamie Hayter at the event. Jamie Hayter has been hurt again. And so she unfortunately is out.
Stop.
Yep. She was injured actually at Double or Nothing. It was kind of under the radar, but she was the plan to go on. I would assume, kind of looking over it, I'm assuming to be the winner of
the Battle Royal.
The Battle Royal would be my guess. If not,
I will say the winner was perfect.
Yeah.
The crowd went crazy for it.
For sure. Her being the winner of that makes perfect sense. It's a great opportunity for her to show what she's doing on a bigger stage. I like ROH, but only
deep fans
are watching it.
She needs to just drop the title Like forfeit the title, vacate the title,
Mhm.
not lose, just forfeit the title, vacate it. Let
Absolutely.
Vacant have the title back. She's held it before. Let her hold it again.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I'd actually said that. I want to say I was talking to Big Mike about that. And like, to me, I think you have her drop it like Asuka did when she moved up to the main roster. Just like, look, no one could beat me. So here, take it back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over here and win this title. Because then at any point you could put her back over there and she'd be like, I never lost that title. And go back
Stampede
get her.
Amanat Tekla has been an amazing feud, and they are literally beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, I actually thought it was going to be one of the two that won.
I love what they're doing with them. I enjoyed it at Dynamite before All In. Like, I'm loving Tekla Amanata, and it's showcasing both of them.
Yeah.
Tekla's an athletic freak, though. That woman can move.
Absolutely.
And Megan Bain, anyway.
That's part of why they were keeping Thekla's debut, speaking of her, a little quiet, because they wanted to make sure that they knew what was happening with Hayter before they made that decision. Because apparently that was also a thought of her having something to do with Tekla as well. So, unfortunately, she's out, though. We don't know when she's going to return.
Hate that for her.
Yeah.
She just came back. Daphne just came back, and she's hurt already.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. In the news on a little bit of fun, WWE and Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios are doing a collaboration. WWE is set to invade Halloween Horror Night this fall, and the crossover potentially is spooky. So WWE joins Jason and Fallout in the Halloween Horror Nights lineup. The event runs from August 29th to November 2nd at Universal Orlando. Apparently there are theme park dirt sheets that has been tracking this for months.
Okay.
So apparently dirt sheets have moved over also from just wrestling
we
into
have
other
dirt
things.
sheets for theme parks.
Apparently.
And I thought wrestling people had nothing better to do with their lives. Jesus fucking Christ.
But that could be a lot of fun. I mean, if nothing else, Wyatt Six showing up at that. I mean, that just kind of writes itself. But seeing Uncle Howdy, maybe even having someone dressed as the Fiend.
I'm not a fan of that, but that's just me.
I don't disagree. All right, so now normally we'd hit you with a 3 count. However, we're going to tag that out for tonight. Make room for something special because Tori just got back from a wild wrestling week in Texas. She went to both Dynamite and All In. So
unfortunately, I was not there for Collision, StarCast, or ROH, but I had a lot of fun. And I also had lunch with the Heels ladies on Thursday, which is where I met Jillian.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is just going to be I did what you've asked me to do. It's just going to be rotating, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
These are some pictures that she took.
So, yeah, that's from Dynamite. Brody's huge. Jesus Christ. I wasn't even close to him, and Brody's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Like, that man is just large. There's that Rick O'Shea guy.
Greatest Irish wrestler ever.
Tiny. Tekla is a lot smaller than I thought she was.
Oh, yeah, she's little.
There's Miss Amy Nimity. I was super excited to meet her. Yuta and the Death Riders came in right next to me during Dynamite. Came in and out right next to me. Jay Lethal was in an ROH match earlier, before Dynamite. MJF was MJF. He's MJF. That thing with Tony and Mercedes was amazing. There's Amanda and Brody and Mel. There's Aubrey. This was after lunch Thursday. I don't know how many I sent you.
Not 100, I can tell you that.
I took over 300.
Yeah. No, you only sent me a handful.
Okay,
that's
back
all. Yeah.
Okay, you can take them all.
Okay. But yeah, so tell us about the trip. Tell us.
We worked the table at the event, so we got little badges. Which, and I haven't talked to Jillian to tell her this, but got me on the field for the main event. So I ended up down on the field for the main event because some guy looked at the badge and just waved me on down the stairs, and I wasn't going to question him.
Mm-mm.
So, but Dynamite was a blast. We did the Street Team Heels table before. Found out Thursday at lunch that we signed up 5 new members and had 25 scan our QR code, which at the time was a record. And I say at the time because I found out, I ended up on the floor. I was down there with Jen that had been with us at the table, and then I was hanging out with Mel and Amanda at different times too. It was a blast. Danielson and the Bucks and everybody came in right behind me. So I found out at StarCast on Friday they signed up 14 new members in like 40 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, we're all pretty excited about that. So I haven't gotten official numbers from Aubrey. I'm kind of hoping we'll get those in the next day or two. I mean, obviously she's exhausted. But let's see. I was checking to see if she'd put anything on heels for it. She's not. Okay. And then Thursday we had lunch with the heels. There were supposed to be like 30 of us or less. We ended up having to take over a whole nother table because we ended up with like 36 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was awesome. I sat right across from Miss Jillian, and that's how we got to know each other. We had talked a lot on the heels page, but it was first time we'd met each other face to face, and she was an absolute doll, and I'm so glad she showed up tonight to say hi. I sat across from Aubrey's mother, who was there, and she is a sweetheart. Rude. Give her a big hug for me. I love Aubrey. She's the best. So I had been pretty open about being nervous for the table at Dynamite. Just because I haven't really done anything like that. I'm me. It's Texas. It's still a red state. I do have to think about those things. I walked up and Aubrey gave me the biggest hug. And to be fair, the security guy they call Cheesecake, I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
Mm-mm.
The really big black guy with the beard that's bald.
Okay. Yeah.
That guy was sitting there because Aubrey was there. To be fair, Aubrey made me feel better, but then I saw him and I'm like, oh, nobody's going to say anything stupid now.
No, not with that big brother sitting there.
Not with that dude sitting there. But it was a lot of fun. I got really comfortable with it pretty quickly. Of course, people came up to talk because Aubrey was there, so she did a lot of the talking there. But then we got to enjoy Dynamite. I had a pretty solid seat. Was pretty happy with it. Just enjoyed the show. Didn't see Amanda Thursday. Or Wednesday night, I mean. Talked to her Thursday at lunch, and she said she had just been backstage and been busy, which she's working. I get it.
I mean, when they were here in Tulsa, we got to see her a couple of times, and that was usually when she was trying to fill some seats.
Right. So, went to lunch on Thursday, had a great time. We were there we were supposed to be there 2.5 hours. We ended up being there about 2.5. And then I took Aubrey and Amanda and Aubrey's mom back to the hotel, which is where I got the picture with Aubrey, because I didn't figure I would see her Saturday with everything they had going on. Yeah. She didn't even come on the table, so I didn't see her in person Saturday at all.
I mean, she's legit got a job to do.
Yeah, she had other stuff to be doing. And she said that. She's like, their call time was 8. She had to be in the makeup chair at 8 a.m. She had a lot to do that day.
Yeah.
So we understood. And we had a lady volunteer to help at the table because they had to have somebody from the company at the table with us.
Yeah.
Her name is Jen. She was an absolute sweetheart. Her husband's an attorney for the company. And she was an absolute doll. And I'm going to petition for her to have honorary heels membership because she was great. Saturday, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. I left the house at about 5:30. Because of weather, I ended up going to Owasso and getting the truck from Drew because I was originally going to take Drew's car, but with all the rain and everything, I just wasn't.
Wiper, and there's a tire problem.
Yeah, something in me said go change out vehicles So I did, which delayed me about an hour. But I still made pretty good time. I got to the hotel to park at about 11. So I got over to the arena about 11:15. Um, Met up with Miss Jillian and Jennifer. Yeah. And we went over and got, so because we were working, because of these, we got to go in before the doors opened, and they didn't even really check our bags and shit. They're just like, go ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
So you could have shanked somebody. I got you. All right.
Yeah. So as we're walking up, we see one of the trucks that's got the Bucks, and Jillian reminded me who was on the truck besides the Bucks. And Jillian's like, "Can we take a picture?" I said, "What the fuck are they gonna do? This is out in public view. Let's just take a picture." So we did. And she was all nervous. I'm like, "Whatever. What are they gonna do? We have a badge. We're official." But it was fun. So we did that. We talked to a lot of people because we were right by something that I think Topps was doing, the baseball cards.
Yeah.
But they had AEW cards.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing something right there. So there was a lot of people standing in front of us. So women kept seeing us standing there and saw the bracelets on the table. That's who it was. It was Sheeta, and I think Hater was on it. But I could be wrong. I guess I could look at the picture. That'd be too easy.
Look at the evidence. Why not?
Right.
She said, and Hangman.
Hangman, that's who it was. Okay. So we talked to a lot of people. I met a lot of heels, which was kind of cool because I hadn't really met anybody in person.
Yeah.
I had met Mel and Amanda at that point. I had never actually met Aubrey in person. I'd talked to her on heels calls and through the app, but I hadn't met her in person. But I met a lot of super amazing ladies, and we had a great time. Yes, we did talk to a ton of badass babes. And we just had fun. Like, we just all had fun up there together. So I can't say enough about heels and how much I enjoy the group. They feed the soul in a way you don't understand until you do it. Like somebody said, they're excited about the show, but I'm almost now that I've met them all, I'm more excited about hanging out with my heels than I kind of am the show.
Yeah.
Because it's just good. It's just that good.
Well, it's amazing what a good environment during something you enjoy can do.
Definitely.
When we used to do pay-per-view parties, you and me, like I was just as excited just to come over,
right,
than I was to watch the show because
Yeah.
I'm going to be there with my friend.
Especially when we got a bunch of people like Earl and Z
Yeah.
and everybody showing up, and it got silly and it was fun.
Mhm.
So it was just a good day. It was good people. It was a lot. The pre-show wrestling started at 1 o'clock, and I want to say the show ended at like 7:45, 8 o'clock, something like that. Which I kind of chuckled to myself that it ran over the first hour of Saturday night's main event. Counter program that, you bunch of fucks. Especially with the match we had too, because they wasted no time.
Yeah.
Have you seen the match yet?
I have not.
So Moxley pulls out something right away to try and stab Hangman. Hangman locks him in a triangle, reaches down and pulls a fork out of his boot and just goes to town on Moxley's dome.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's one of the few clips that have been online that I've seen a lot of.
That's how we started
Yeah.
the show. A bed of nails was brought out. That got quite a crowd reaction because we're all just like,
I saw the death God, what does he call it?
the DDT.
Yeah, the DDT. I saw he did that onto the bed of nails.
Yes. This was literally start to finish the best show I've ever been to, and just the best day of wrestling I've ever been involved in.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
I don't say that because you and I have had some great times.
Yeah.
I'm not about to knock that, but this was a whole nother level.
Well, we've said it over and over again. Like, I'm a WWE baby. Like I've been watching WWF since I was 3 years old, sitting on my dad's knee watching WrestleMania 2. Like that's
Right.
how long I've been doing this. But no one does a pay-per-view like AEW. I will watch WWE week to week because I like their storytelling. I like they're getting a little lax on lately. They're rushing some shit now, but usually week to week their program's really good, and the pay-per-views good. But no matter how the week to week is on AEW, the pay-per-view is always stellar. They always put on 10-star matches every single time.
To be fair, did not see the whole TNT match. Yeah, it was. That was, oh my God. What's your number one match of the year?
That's a good question to ask Stampede. Another good question is, if I wanted to watch it, do you think you could help me out there, Stampede?
So, to be fair, I did not watch the TNT match. I was kind of dealing with myself with that. That was a lot for me just because I'm such a big Adam Cole fan. I'm happy Dustin won. I don't like it for storyline.
Yeah, so much like you're an Adam Cole person, like Adam Cole's your guy. I don't think if I ever really have discussed this, but Dustin's been my dude forever. Like,
love Dustin.
I love Dustin. The storyline that brought him in with him and Dusty and the $1 Million Man and that whole bit, and then him going to WCW and trying to make a name for himself. Like, the natural has always been close to my heart. And so him winning that TNT title, great for him. I love
Absolutely.
it. Winning it
100%.
Winning it in Texas.
Fuck
Wonderful.
Yeah. And
Dude has 3 belts now.
The crowd pop was crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, dude has three belts now. Goodness, man. Like
Tim Nakano's retirement. Okay, that's fair.
This whole like the champ thing. Like I don't get it. But
I don't like it. I don't like it partly because 2 of the titles are ROH and 1 is now AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin is how old? Night Alpha. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, you can shoot it. He'll forward it on to me.
Yeah, that too. Absolutely. Both of them.
Dustin is how old? Like, you don't have it in you to be doing 3 and 4 matches a week.
Yeah. Well, age aside, like, is that like I do get where you're coming from, and I completely agree. Like, he's not going to be able to do 5 matches a week, nonstop, with 3 titles. Like that's he's not going to be able to keep up with that. But my thing also is like, you've got 3 belts there that you're going to have to somehow tie into storylines or drop. And that's usually what ends up happening, is the dropping side of it. We just don't deal with those titles while we're dealing with the one.
Yeah.
And with it being an AEW title, that's probably the one that's going to win out.
I don't disagree with that, Stampede, because the Adam Cole thing was devastating.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch that match, the first probably third of the match, the crowd's not in it. Their heart's not in it. Yeah. You can see it.
What I kind of think they tried to do, and maybe not, it may have been like justifiable the way it happened. But when Daniel Garcia comes out and they get a close up of that like hug between those two, and Garcia looks like he's about to cry. I wonder if they did that as like Garcia was kind of his proxy. And whether it was or not, like, to me, I think what may have been better is if at the tail end of him saying he's going to go take time off and all that, if he asked Roddy to take his place.
I don't think that would have been. Honestly, I hate to say it. They should have announced this on the pre-show. This should have been the open of the matches on 0 Hour. Should have been the Cole thing first.
You mean him being in the ring and doing that?
Him coming out,
Okay.
doing his thing. I understand not everyone would have been in there because there was a lot of empty seats at that point. Even if you made it the last thing on the 0 Hour and did your open, to me it would have helped.
Yeah.
But I'm happy Dustin won. Props to Dustin. Longevity it's important. He hasn't done crazy shit his whole career. He's done a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
I just want to see where they go with this, or is this hold this till we put it on Kyle Fletcher? Is this a cup of coffee moment?
Yeah, because they kind of I think
thought Fletcher was winning it.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to say, I think, and Stampede, correct me if I'm wrong, I think everybody on our prediction show all said Fletcher. Like, he was going to walk away with it.
I thought he was winning it.
And so, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. That maybe what the situation is we have Dustin win it, get the pop, try to get the feeling back into it, have him here hold this until the next pay-per-view with Fletcher. But I
forgot to show you my gaggle of bracelets.
Yeah. I figured you'd get there.
I have an Aerial Assassin one, an All In Texas one, just a heels one. I have a Bruv, which I was pretty happy with that one. Somebody gave me that one. This one says "Let's Turn Heel," and I'm like, I've been doing that since the 90s. This one was just an All In. This one says AEW, but it was the trans flag colors, so I felt like I had to take it.
Yeah.
There was one of these that was this first All In one had a little gold boot, but it's super gay, so I had to take it too. I got a Who's House.
Swerve's house.
Yes, I got a Y'all In, but it has a cowboy hat on it. And then the last one is the Heel Street Team for All In. That I think Jillian made that one. So, I also got a little pin for working the street team.
Oh, nice.
So if
you work another one and get one of those again,
I got you. We didn't get them Saturday. I'm going to have to give Aubrey crap about that. I cannot say enough for, first of all, how they do pay-per-view. And secondly, the venue is...
The menu, the seating?
I've never been in... Huh?
Sorry. I had a Hamilton moment. I said the menu, the seating.
Well played. Having never been in there, I've never been in that stadium. It's Ranger Stadium, Globe Life, used to be Ballpark in Arlington. I'm sure it's a new stadium, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The way they did it was nice. Hard Cam side had some chairs, but those looked like, from looking at it, looked like a lot of what was there was vendors, sponsors, so on. I have seen so much discord on Twitter today about vendor seating at a pay-per-view. I'm sorry, bitch. I don't care about your seating at a pay-per-view. I don't want to look at ringside and see people playing on their phones because they don't care about the wrestling. I love AEW seating with the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody say it, and I'm kind of here for it. I would love for them one pay-per-view to not sell the first 3 rows and just pluck people from nosebleed and put them down there. You want to see fans going crazy? Do that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you and I have talked about it numerous times of like neither one of us have really been in that front, couple of rows there, and I would lose my shit.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting there.
That's what we went to at SmackDown.
Yeah.
I mean, we were on the inside, but we were still on like the first row or two on the floor.
Yeah.
We had great fucking seats.
Oh yeah, we did.
So
I'm talking that hard cam, like If
where
I had
everybody's right there.
hard cam like, oh, I'd lose my mind.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If people were bitching about the WWE does it for their sponsors and blah, blah, blah. Why? I get that you do it because you want to put people on TV.
Yeah.
I don't care about those people. Let me clarify. I loved that we showed the women we did at Evolution. Like the wrestlers that are there, I'm perfectly fine with you showing them.
Absolutely.
A rapper, I don't care. An executive from Netflix, I couldn't give a fuck. Those people that ran AAA before you bought them out, I don't care.
Well, so here's where I'll play a little bit of devil's advocate on that, though. Usually, those are the same seats. So they bring them out there, they show them on TV for that segment. They usually sit there for like that match. And then they move and they rotate it out to the next rapper or whatever.
No, I don't want to see that shit. I love seeing those fans sitting there absolutely losing their minds.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Fans are the best. And we talked about, you and I had talked about this. I think we talked about it on my way to Dallas. Again, I'm a 6 foot tall trans woman. I kind of stick out.
Just a little.
Especially if you ask Malcolm.
I forget how tall you are until you send me pictures of you with people. I'm like, oh God.
Amy was like this tall. I was like, oh shit, she's just a little thing.
Yeah.
I am who I am. I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm in Texas. I'm aware of what Texas is and what a lot of their residents are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aware. I can honestly tell you right now, at no point during my time at Dynamite, the Luncheon, or everything involving All In, was I ever concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like I needed to have my head on a swivel 24/7. I hate to say this, like I would at a WWE show. Shut up, Morgan.
I'm going to tell you right now, I was about to throw hands, and then I saw the name, and I'm like, oh, never mind.
You were about to get testy.
I was.
The other side.
We were about to do a one shot and just be like, listen here.
The other side of it is, I have no doubt, had we been at that table Wednesday or Saturday, and somebody said something stupid, that the other ladies there would have stepped up and said something. I'm pretty sure Jillian would fight somebody.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Jillian would absolutely throw hands. But it was nice to be at a show and not be worried about Drew McIntyre is wrong. I need you to go look at the tweet he posted 4 hours ago.
Okay. You keep talking. I'll go look.
But at no point was I ever concerned about my safety. Was I concerned? And granted, again, I'm 6 foot tall. Most people don't have the stones. See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna need you to start that sentence one more time for me.
I'm 6 foot tall. Most people don't have
and you can't teach that. Sorry.
Most people don't have the stones to walk up to me and run their mouths.
Yeah.
I didn't know who she was. Honestly, Stampede, I was like, I don't know who that is. I don't know her. So anything you can direct me to get to know her, I would appreciate. But I felt safe. I felt comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I was just very happy with how the whole thing went. Like, the staff was great. I mean, even the guy at the hotel, I pulled up and I rolled down the window and he said, "Hey, guy," and I kind of looked at him for a second. He's like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't realize," and I was like, "It's fine." I mean, like he wasn't trying to be shitty.
Right.
Sorry, but I don't worry about that at an AEW show like I would a WWE show. I just
Yeah.
wouldn't. I haven't. I don't know that have I been. We went to one WWE show, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to one. Because that's the one that I had designed that shirt for. And we had decided it probably wouldn't be a good idea because of it being in Tulsa.
No, I didn't go to that show, just you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was thinking we went to one, but I could be wrong. We may not have gone to one since I came out.
No, I think we've only went to the 2 AEW shows.
Yeah, and I wasn't concerned at those.
Yeah.
Even here.
Well, it's a different environment. Like
it's a different crowd.
If you're going to an AEW event, it's a certain crowd of people.
It's a very different crowd.
Yeah. Well, I do want to probe you a little bit, and then we'll talk kind of about the weekend in general, because the weekend was so filled with wrestling, which is kind of why we're preempting the 3 count, because it was just so much to talk about.
It was just a lot. I don't know that we could have picked 3.
What would you say was the best thing you saw there, whether it be a match or not? It could be anything. What do you think the best thing you saw while you were there?
Okay. I'll check that out.
Okay.
Honestly, the way the crowd interacted with each other at All In, like everybody was just having a great time together. And yes, there's a lot of people that were there. Like I passed Will Washington. Seahawk was there. I didn't know it was him until somebody yelled at him. But I was like, oh, okay, I know who that is. Like I saw people. I passed Sting's sons were there. I walked past them. There was just
you thought it was David Flair.
I did, and I feel bad for that. I feel like I need to apologize on his Twitter to him.
You thought he was a human marshmallow.
I thought he was somebody else. And oh wow.
I gave them to her too, so she also has the same homework.
It's one of those things that just the fan interactions that I had with people, again, seeing Mel and Amy and Aubrey and Amanda and getting to meet Brody was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like I enjoyed getting to meet Brody. I said, I saw you had a busy night Friday. He was like, I did.
Yeah, double-decker night.
He was like, I had a great time.
Going up a GCW Rumble and an ROH match, and good Lord.
Yeah. But I just, the way the whole group of AEW fans are, I didn't see anybody being shitty. I didn't see pushing and shoving and rudeness. I saw everybody having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that. Obviously the heels notwithstanding, because that's everything.
Yeah.
But just in general, the fan base and how they were interacting with each other and so on, it to me was just, it was A1. I'm super happy with everything we saw.
That's good. All right. Well, as far as the weekend is concerned, you finally got to watch Evolution, right?
I watched Evolution. I watched Great American Bash. I, on principle, have not watched Saturday Night's Main Event.
So, I will say Saturday Night's Main Event was a show that happened. There were some good matches in there, but it was, to me, a lot of it was, let's get to where we needed to be. We had the Seth situation that we've already talked about that happened. The Goldberg match was what it needed to be. Like I mentioned, he has done an interview since then and has said Yeah, he was not happy. Not only about them cutting off his interview, which to me I find that valid, but also like he's alluding to someone not putting in the effort that he put in, and so I don't know if he's trying to allude to like Gunther didn't put in the effort during the match, or if they didn't agent it properly. I don't know, but he's basically saying that someone dropped the ball with him, alluding to it being because he's a WCW guy. But to me, like looking at the match, it's what it needed to be. He went in there and he played strong, and then he got beat with a sleeper. I think putting him to sleep was the perfect idea, because then he passes out. Everything's fine. Yes.
I don't think I've watched SmackDown.
I just think the point being is that a go home show SmackDown was better than the actual event. Evolution though, rocker night. Like everything about that show was great. I did have one tidbit of an irk to me, and that's more of just you have a night called Evolution. I expected to see, and that's my fault. That's my fault for saying it, because I just said the words I expected. I expected like Evolve, LFG, like some of the younger talent,
Right.
Which there was a spot specifically. I think it was, I want to say it was Nia Jax, like immediately threw out two of the NXT girls. It was Tatum and the one that Tatum's with. Izzy. Threw them both out. To me, that would have
I
been
didn't even notice that.
To me, that would have been a perfect spot for an Evolve couple of
Put in
girls.
somebody that's not going to affect any.
Yeah. Like to me, that's a perfect spot for that. They're in there for a couple of seconds. They get the exposure. We move on. But aside from that, like it was a beautiful night. Ended with something we didn't expect. I mean, they
Very much so.
they okey doked us.
Very much so.
Because you start the night off and Jade wins, beating Naomi in that match. In hindsight, I don't know why Bianca was there. Didn't really do anything. Same here, Stampede. I expected like some AAA girls or some TNA girls. Like I expected something, and we just ended up with the same girls that we have and one legend.
Yeah.
But anyway, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
I don't remember the Jade Naomi match very much, but then again, I had it on while I was working, and I'm still pretty tired.
Yeah.
So
it was a great match. Jade winning in hindsight was great. I didn't like it at that moment, but with what we got at the end of the night, I mean, they did the Seth thing, right? So Seth at that WrestleMania, he lost his match with Randy Orton, came back later that night, won it in triple threat. The thing I thought was genius is, so Rhea and Io are both knocked out with possibly one of the best matches that I've seen ladies have in a long time. Because it was an amazing match. The stuff they did outside, Io jumping off the triple tier boxes that was there. Yeah, they actually just announced apparently she's going to show up on Raw next week or SmackDown this week, one of the two, and talk about where she's going next. So
I would not hate, even if it's a cup of coffee, Trish winning a mid-card title.
Yeah.
Now, do I think she should be like Julia for it? No. If she's going to take one, it should be Becky's.
Yeah. Plus, there's a story there.
Yeah. It's already built-in story.
But they're both down in the middle of the ring. Naomi runs down. She's going to cash it in, and she's about to hit Rhea with the case. Was it Rhea or Io? Io. About to hit her with it, but she keeps looking at the ref and yelling at them to ring the bell, because she knows that if she hits her with that briefcase before anything happens.
DQ.
This match is done and it's a DQ. She wants this to be a triple threat so she can whack her in the face with that thing and then go in there and pin Rhea and be done with it. It was a great match. It was a great match. Great ending. And now we have Naomi, and we can have her do her final run properly. She's specifically has said that this is probably going to be her final run. She wants to go home and have a family and all that stuff. So she wanted one more good run. And I think this will be it for her.
I'm a big fan of her winning. I never saw it coming.
Mhm.
I never saw it coming. I fully expected her to cash in on Tiffany.
Yeah. Because
Like,
if you cash in on Tiff, you're on the same show as Jade and all them, and then you continue that story. That's what we all expect, is that story's going to keep going. And she even alludes to that flat out on Raw, saying, you all thought I was going to go over there and do that. No, I want away from them. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm going to go do my own thing.
You're not wrong. But having Trish win it and Lyra chase Trish and Lyra beat Trish is much bigger for Lyra than Lyra beating Becky.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's just me.
And then I've seen clips. I haven't got to watch the whole match, but the Tony Mercedes match was really good from what I saw. I will now watch the whole one here shortly. But
literally start to finish was nothing shy of amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to the bathroom. I've been drinking water like crazy because I'm sick.
That's fine. Her Mercedes losing that was a surprise to me. I didn't expect the downfall to start happening, but looks like we might be starting that downfall now. She lost that match. She's not winning that title. We end up in a situation now where maybe she can start losing these other titles and start that crisis of confidence. When Tori gets back, we also have a wonderful thing that she's going to do for us. She got her AEW Loot Crate. So we're going to unbox that, see what she got in that before we close out for the day. While we're waiting, though, I've got 43 people here watching. What was your favorite match over the weekend? A lot of wrestling. The buffet was absolutely killing it. So much stuff this weekend. What was the best match you saw?
The way Mercedes lost,
Mm-hmm.
I know you were talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm fantastic with. It was a clean loss, but it took how many Storm Zeros plus an Avalanche Storm Zero to do it?
Yeah, it made her look amazing.
After the, what was it, like several Storm Zeros?
I want to say it was 3 Storm Zeros, if I remember correctly, and then the Avalanche one later.
Yeah, but the one where she didn't kick out, she just lifted her shoulder, was great storytelling.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see her losing this as a way that hurts her in any way, shape, or form, because she lost to Tony. Like, it just, start to finish, the match was amazing. The psychology was great. I haven't seen all that yet, Jillian, but I need to watch the Frat House Dark Order. All Ego Starks was pretty solid. Mox Hangman was crazy. Like, that shit was crazy, and the arena was nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I took a video on the floor of the arena towards the end of the Hangman match. We're 7 hours into wrestling at this point. 6 hours plus into wrestling. And they're all losing their minds.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I like it. Yes, Jillian is a huge Dark Order fan. She has a Dark Order jacket that she made, and she got to take pictures with them. And I was super excited about it, and it was cute.
Well, I'm a fan of the Mama of the Dark Order, so we're okay.
Stop it.
What? Just saying. And
But
holla.
no, Is it true? Is it true?
Anyway,
Oh, if she ever sees this, you're gonna be so embarrassed.
no, I'm not. Right now. Hey, Amanda, listen. Trying to holla.
Stop it. Stop it. I'm sure she gets enough of that from weirdos. Stop it.
Well, I'm a weirdo too, but that's beside the point.
Don't encourage this, Jillian.
See, she's one of my favorites now, just officially. Okay. I wanted to get to your unboxing before we closed out the show, so let's see what's in your box.
To be fair, I did already open this because I've been trying to hang up the shirts so they're not all wrinkled.
Mm-hmm.
But in the shirt, and I wish I had got this box before the show because I would have worn either this shirt.
Ooh, nice.
Or this shirt. And I couldn't wear either one of them. This is my last AEW crate for a while. We got a Jeff Jarrett guitar. I told Grace she could add it to her instruments that she plays.
Did it come with a little Beetlejuice to hit it with?
It didn't,
No,
unfortunately. I heard Bandito Takeshita was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Swerve and Ospreay against the Bucks. The Bucks entrance was the most ridiculous shit ever, and it was fucking hilarious at the same time. Okada Omega, I honestly didn't really enjoy that match that much.
Really?
I may just need. To be fair, I was really tired, so I'll rewatch it.
Yeah.
But I got this little pin.
Okay.
The Hounds of Hell pin.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. I like that one.
I got a Statlander micro brawler.
Mini stat.
I was really happy with this. I got two Harley Cameron bracelets. One says Harley Cameron, the other one says Feel the Wrath.
Nice.
I was super excited about these. I'm like, I gotta put those with the collection. I got an iron-on patch that says bruv. There we go.
Don't wear that in front of Jess. She'll take it.
Huh?
Don't wear that in front of Jess. She'll take it.
I know, right? There's a magnet of Swerve and Hangman from All Out.
Nice.
And the last thing I got, I'm actually really happy with. It is an autographed Matt Taven picture.
That's kind of random.
I thought it was cool, though.
I mean, it's cool, yeah.
It's one of those that I need to take a picture of it and post it on Twitter. I wanted to wait till other people got their box, because I know these are going out now.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to post it yet. But I do want to post it on Twitter and tag Taven. I thought it was kind of cool, because I do like the Kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm a big Mike Bennett fan. Mike and obviously a big Maria fan. But yeah, for my third one, I was pretty happy with that. So now I have like 6 shirts, 7 if you count the Willow shirt.
Yeah.
Which I didn't get a chance to get Mel to sign, but we'll get there.
I need, so here's a little plea from me. I need more places like that to allow the extra long shirts in the boxes.
You can get them; they're just more expensive.
Well, no, not in the boxes from what I saw. Like
with the crate, yeah, I paid an extra and got like 3X shirts.
But was it the 3XLT, the tall?
I just know it was big shirt.
No, I see. I need the tall because I got the FUPA thing, and if I raise my hands, then it shows it off. And
I will tell you, this shirt did not do that.
Okay.
And I'm long torsoed and I have boobs, so I had on the Outrunner shirt for the show and did not have any problems.
I have a round torso and boobs, so it's throwing out what we got here. Are you okay?
Why are you trying to kill me tonight?
All right. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there, though. Wonderful, wonderful weekend of wrestling. Stay away from the toxicity. A lot of people out there complaining about this, that, or the other. It was a wonderful buffet this weekend. We got some good TNA stuff. We got some good NXT stuff. We got some okay WWE stuff. It was what it was. It was Saturday night's main event. We know what we're getting into when we watch one of those. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, just stay away from the toxicity and do your best just to enjoy what it is. With that, I'm going to go ahead and say the final word. We're halfway through July, and while the sparks of Independence Day have faded, the message of freedom still matters. True freedom means creating spaces where everyone feels welcome, valued, and safe to be themselves. Wrestling is for everyone, and that belief does not stop after the 4th. Let's keep showing up, standing up, and make sure the ring is a place where all voices are heard. With that being said, you can catch us on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Blue Sky. You can sign up for the Discord that's right above my beautiful head. Don't forget to go ahead and catch out W Energy at w.gg. Kicking out, all one word, and you get a 10% off discount. Wonderful drink. I just got to try my first one today. I've got some samples in here for Tori whenever she decides she wants the samples and shirts and all that stuff. Right.
I'm a Big Mike fan too, okay?
Big Mike,
Big Mike fan.
bit it. That's wonderful, Big Mike. Thank you for coming in. A little bit late, but thank you for coming in nonetheless. But make sure to join us on all those things. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So you can drop your thoughts, share your faves, and keep this conversation going. In the meantime,
have you seen the video of Juice Robinson's return?
you talking about? No, that's Ezekiel. You're not gonna confuse me.
Did you see the video of him backstage and his reaction to the crowd pop?
No. I saw it. I did not listen to it yet.
I will send it to you because that pop was amazing.
Yeah, it was a huge pop.
It was a great pop.
And then he came out, and I'm like, who the hell is that?
he did too. When he came out, I'm like, who the fuck?
Well,
the look on his face, though,
he shaved,
he was so
and then he ripped
surprised.
off the shirt immediately.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't see what the shirt was he had on.
He was so surprised by the crowd reaction. So it's wholesome, and I like it.
Yes, very wholesome. All right. Well, in the meantime, and in between time, we will catch you this Thursday for more GM mode. Finally got my partner back. Glad to have her back. Hopefully she'll be rested and feeling better on Thursday.
Hopefully.
We will catch you on the next one.
Here's the cover. Can he do it? Kick out at 2.